Right. Oh, I have more skill points, right. I should probably, come on. I mean, can't really get anything else, can I? So it's like, whatever, bruh. I'm just as surprised as you are. My god. Just get this done over with. You want to over
Now
and done
then,
with as
during
well.
the class,
So, like,
if you vote correct, I'll punish everyone.
oh yeah, characters are gonna be like loud. So, yep. Is that better? Would that be any better? Say something. I'm testing my audio here.
Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
I don't know, but I'll probably turn it down to 15 decibels. Hang on. Here we go. Okay. We're good. We're good. You don't need to say anything anymore. I've got it covered.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
I don't really know about that one, Bob.
Chesto!
Oh, you actually said something. Congratulations.
One more time! Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow!
Okay. Whatever. Whatever, bro. I don't really care. Look, Monica, we're both here for the same thing. We want to get this, like, done over with as quickly as I can. So, like, come on. Get the show on the road.
It's useless.
Come on.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
I wonder if it's gonna be something we weren't expecting.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
I don't really know. I guess it kind of depends.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid! There's no way in hell I'm the traitor!
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Yeah, I will, but more importantly, I have to get, like, the Steam guide up because, again, same thing as always, I don't really prepare in advance for these kind of things. So I always have to, like, have, like, this in the background, and I have to do all this. Alright, that took, like, 3 minutes. That took way too long just to get a damn guide up, but sure, whatever. Depends on where you look at it. Maybe, maybe not. Supposed to get like 9. Okay, we're still on like fucking 9. Let's go for it. Usual.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Oh,
If so, the
discovered
suspect
already.
is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Technically, yeah, he did. Man, no. Do this street again. That's a good. Okay. Wounds. No, that's just that. Duct tape, we know that's not any use. What's the survival? Oh, that's just survival life. They just mean the yeah. Okay, so it's not any of that.
I'm telling you, they were.
Oil lighter. No plushie. Panel. this is what caused the fire. Monokuma's account. Bombs of fake over. Wait, I'm gonna go through with that actually, because that makes you feel
Nagito's body was
maybe
covered with
why
wounds.
stuff is
It's because
wrong.
the killer tortured Nagito.
Yeah, we already know
So
that.
that's why he
Yeah.
was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
Actually, this is
Definitely the bomb's hiding
I
place.
think this would be correct. Actually,
If
hang
so,
on.
the suspect
Hang on.
is whoever found the bomb first.
Oh, okay, so you're not that. Gotcha. Hang on. So it's not that either. Okay. Well, now I'm all out of options. Thank God I didn't prepare in the first place. What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you
didn't take
mean?
Nagito's
What
mouth to
do you
shut him
mean?
up. I'm telling
What
you,
do
that was
you
the reason Nagito's
mean?
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why
Oh,
he was so.
fuck
What were
you.
You are watching a master at work.
Here we go
It's
again.
because the killer tortured Nagito. No, that's wrong.
Explain this to me in detail. I want to fucking know.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Right. Right, what is it? What is it?
I
What?
just realized it. It's a trap.
Every fucking day of the week. We're not even 7 minutes in. Not even 7 even. Fuck me.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him,
Allow me to cut through those words!
Yeah, fuck you. You happy now? Good.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
God.
what did you say?
5 minutes
Who
in.
cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Thought you'd say that.
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
For torture, yeah, definitely.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
No?
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
You can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that?
Anyone, goddammit, there was an oil lighter there.
When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
An oil lighter at the back of the Monokuma things.
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks.
Damn right it is!
And the oil lighters caught on fire. It's like the fucking funny McFunny. Yeah, Monokuma panels. That was what I was trying to say.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter. Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they
Right
tipped
there.
over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
Okay, I have two possibilities here. It was the doors. The doors were opening were the things that caused the Monokuma panels to tip over. I was gonna say the other thing was probably the sound wave thing because we had the MP3 player and shit, but like, come on. I heavily doubt it'll be that, so I think I'm gonna go with my second thought.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at
The killer used some...
No.
or perhaps opening the door caused
Exactly as I thought. Let's fucking go. Let's go, man. Yes.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
just as I thought. It was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
This kind of sentence drives me insane, so can you not?
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second, and from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Another thing to hide the domino effects. That. Ah, the MP3 player! Was it not? Yeah, it would have to be the MP3 player, because I was playing music during the whole time.
I see!
Aha!
You're talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Yeah, you don't need to demonstrate it like that. Come on. God almighty damn.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
Ah, I see now.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Couldn't open like narrowly, so you just run up at full force and just kick it down with your own two legs. Oh no. Imagine just kicking a door down with like a two-sided tackle. Oh, that would be hilarious.
So the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
The killer couldn't have left.
I see!
Let's go.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
It's Nagito, isn't it?
You don't mean...
Hajime? What do you mean?
Well, what do you mean exactly? Because cause like, come on. You put that line there, like, come on. You're making it really fucking obvious. At least when you don't fucking take the other person into account, because there's like multiple fit like one person. Still, this could be anything. Could be anything, for fuck's sake. Okay. I'm not gonna be surprised if I think it is who I actually think it is. Oh, I'm on the ball! Oh! I didn't mean to click you, Hajime! Oh, I'm so sorry! Oh, okay. Okay. Right. Right, it was you. Okay.
This is my answer!
Oh, okay. Oh,
What if
Jesus.
it was Nagito?
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, oh, that was horrendous. I have never blundered that badly. Oh, Jesus. Okay, at least my ideas are on point. Okay.
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
Hey, people reacted the same way in Chapter 4 in the first game, and look how that turned out. I'm not putting anything across the damn table.
His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
I mean, knowing him, you want to put it past him, would you?
But Nagito might do something like that.
You're taking the words from my mouth before you even say them. Stop copying my fucking train of thought, please.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember?
There was a fucking knife in his right hand.
Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
I can at least think that. Come
Yeah,
on.
you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss?
Yeah, he has experience in that thing, you know.
That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Right, back to not like getting an answer correct. Oh, wait. Is that the only thing leading to like a rope? Yeah, bird rope.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get this by myself, so, yeah. So we just... Yeah. How interesting.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
I mean, what the fuck on white noise there is obviously impossible as well, you know? Come on.
Tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously
Oh my god, I don't do it again!
Is that a dirty joke?
Oh my god. Why? Oh, what the fuck?
To actually tie up your own...
Oh,
No,
there
that's
we go.
wrong.
I did it, finally. Yeah, okay. It's time to shut up.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before...
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
The knife in his right hand, but probably not the lighter. That was already up there. Oh, right. Right arm, right sleeve.
I see!
That should have been obvious.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Alright, who wants to argue? Come on, step right up.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Well, do you want to argue now? Because, like, I'm anticipating an argument coming up.
Akane, you should not give it away for free.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
No. No, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
No voi vittu! Ei täällä vittu mikään onnistu, kun
Shut the fuck up with your Benjamin. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Okay? That's the worst abbreviation for another thing I've ever heard of in my life. I'm done. I'm
That's not what I
fucking
meant. I'm
done.
talking about Nagito.
Thank you. Right, back on track.
I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me.
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Ben.
Shut up about the Benjamin. Is it like the spear? Whatever the fuck? Okay, let's go with that. Well, okay.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Jesus, I didn't even lose that much time from getting all those fucking white noises. Either way, I don't really know which one I can actually use, so let me just...
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Yeah. I like a good rebound game Good rebound, yeah. Because
And slammed his right hand down on it?
This game loves to trick me. I don't know why it loves doing this, but it just loves doing it. It's insane how many times it's happened to me, man. I don't understand. I legit just don't.
Prop the knife somehow?
There we go.
I agree with that.
Fucking finally, I got the fucking right one.
The life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
Whatever.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
Can't really throw that much of a hand that's like got a fucking knife in it though. So like, yeah.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
It's plausible.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Shut the fuck up with your fucking sexual innuendos. I'm not hearing any of it.
Like I said, if you got...
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Thank you.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
Not entirely, but like I said, it's plausible.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right?
I just want to get this done and over with. Same thing you want now, is it not? Like, come on.
But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right?
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything...
Come on, I wanted to get this done and over with.
Monami sassing me!
I don't come here to learn about computer viruses. If I wanted to, I'd watch Danganronpa 1.
But it's just as Monokuma said. This might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
It happened before, though.
And are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Shut up.
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
Shut up.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
Because you said the same thing in series 2 and 3 and 4 and fuck off.
No
Let's
matter how
just
many
get
times I may be
on
betrayed,
with it.
I still
I
want
want
to
to
believe in
finish the
everyone.
game. Please.
I also
Come
want to believe
on.
that there's no killer. But suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Thank you. Good lord, that took way too long.
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
Oh yeah, the, holdy thing.
I don't know.
I know, it's the holy theme, Bob. I got the answer before you. Get fucked.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
I'm about 5 universes ahead of you. My god,
how
fucking
We made
damn.
this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
Alright, let's do this.
Where's the fucking... No. Nope, looks like I'm gonna have to use a fucking there.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth? Or maybe he used his front tail.
No.
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Right. What the fuck is the fucking answer? Yeah, in these trials, I'm either so smart that I don't need a guide, or so stupid that I practically need a guide. I'm never in like the middle. It's always one thing or another. It's fucking weird.
Got his left hand.
Oh, thank
No,
God!
that's wrong.
I thought I was gonna miss that. I had to do it all over again, like all the other attempts.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit.
Fun, I know.
If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
It's called holding a thing, McBob. Same things. It's the same thing, anyways. Whatever.
When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think?
Well, then again, like, there's a fucking... No, that's the wrong thing. Then again... Hang on. I'm just saying that's a possibility. Like, come on. You think I'm gonna ignore that?
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
That as well, but like, come on. Wasn't the handle, because I was like that. Wasn't the blade, because I was all the way up in the air. Yeah, the cord, that's what it was called, the cord. So it would be a shaft, right? No?
Crap!
So then... Fine, I'll go with cord then.
I see!
I mean, they're basically the same thing, is it not?
That's it! Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord.
But like, the cord and like the handle are like the same thing to me. I'm a fucking European. How am I supposed to know this? Fuck me, man.
There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too.
So you called the metal rape at the tip of the cord of that, but not... But I called it a cord.
Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
That's what I would have called that, a handle. Actually, now that I see it, I'm actually, like, very dumb. Again, it ties into the point I said like a few minutes ago. Jesus.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
It's already up in the air, man. I don't know the fucking answer.
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
Yeah, maybe
At
like
a time like
later.
this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's what we've been doing like the last few trials, have we not?
That's a long plan name.
What do you want? Do you want to abbreviate to TPTTOSAATIOETAAAO? Because that's a long abbreviation, and I'm not calling it that.
One step at a time. What does that mean?
What's that?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
Where it was and how where it was and how it was positioned. Oh my!
How it was positioned.
Up in the air, damn it! On the fucking grinder itself. I'm getting this, and I'm writing it down. There. Done. I have it down. I have the name of the fucking thing down. Well, I didn't even need it because we're going in logic dive. It's staying there either way. I don't fucking give a shit anymore. Go figure. It's supposed to be before the Imperial Nagito. Are we really surprised? I'm not touched on that. You are... Yeah. Good. We're fine. Oh, good. Left, left, left. Huh. That was mildly undramatic. Besides spear, what else was above for Nagito? Turns out I did write that down for something. Look at that. Wow. For fuck's sake, guys. Oh. Skills to pay the bills. That's what we're calling this. In this way, they're gonna start like mixing and matching them now. You have any purpose, just to, like, stick to that exact path, like, every single goddamn time. Okay, so... Oh, I thought I would've made it. Okay. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling grinder? Connects both the spear and the spear grinder. Oh wow, I got it correct first fucking try. Let's fucking go. Nope. Turns out the length of them changes a lot.
It's all coming together.
So I'm just gonna have that page there just in case I need it later, you know.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
That's how you say it? What?
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support.
Fucking girder? I'm gonna call it girder.
He hoisted the spear directly above him.
Actually, what makes I'm gonna call it girder because it's easier to me to pronounce than girder. Sounds like murder.
And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
Anyone wanna argue with that? Anyone?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that.
And then again, it was probably like very easy for like the bot. Why was I saying the body? Probably shows up because of the state that his body was in. Like he can't really do much with like his legs and right arm like out of action. So like, come on.
If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Essentially.
Then, this is for real?
Very much so. At least from what I can gather.
He really committed suicide?
Again, if anyone wants to argue with me, come right ahead. I have a steam gun. I'm not afraid to use it.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Again, I can imagine it, but...
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far?
Depends on who you ask.
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
Also, I love how we've gone up for like all this time and we still haven't like said anything about like the red still like prevailing over like the pink here. Like that's a very big discrepancy, you know. I'm gonna point that out.
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
No, not really. Like, knowing him, it's probably just all for hope and shit. So I was like, whatever.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Either way, yeah.
Did he want us to die that bad?
No, probably not.
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Again, even when I argue, go right ahead.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Meh. Not really that stupid now, come on.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
Again, mind works in different ways. You never really know what you're gonna get with them.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick.
Yeah, I don't know.
He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. And tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
Obviously not.
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Am I gonna be the only one who's acting like literally the naturalist motherfucker there is here? Because I swear to God.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion.
Again, we're only like an hour into the recording, you know? Again, Monokuma, if you have anything to say, go ahead.
Bastard
Feel free.
Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Nah.
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
Oh, you gonna do it? You gonna do it funny?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Wrong!
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer?
I don't know, you've tried fucking fooling us before. What'd it be like fucking someone else?
Understood.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Fucking, you know, all this shit.
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Yeah, there's like... Yeah, let me just... No, not to transcript. Yeah, let me just see how many truth bullets we've used so far. Other than that. We've discussed that, we've discussed that, and that, and that, and that. We've discussed that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. We haven't discussed you, or you. We haven't discussed you, which is probably what's going to get talked about, or you. We haven't discussed you, or you, or you. So we're probably like halfway still. Ain't that fun.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Well, you know, Monokuma, no.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death.
Why did he do it?
Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
A piece of evidence that he couldn't mess with. Piece of evidence. If it's this, I'm going to fucking shoot a man. Yeah. So what have we not discussed? It's the first time all of that. I guess we haven't talked about the time of death. Yes.
I see!
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
So was it actually about the time? So would it actually be like the time? Oh, okay. Okay, but it's not that. 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 Hey, matched. I'm gonna do that. Fucking hell. Every time. Oh, yeah. It's the cause of death. Oh. Hang on. Hang on, there's like a lot of shit on the screen. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, pick up the D. Where's the A? Where's the A? Where's the A? Where the fuck is the A? Whatever. That's not A. There we go. A. Okay. It wasn't A. It was E. There's no wow. Fucking. Where's E? Where? E does not exist. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. A, T, F. Okay. Jesus.
I got it.
Fucking hell. Okay. We're good. Whatever.
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Okay.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not?
Well, to be fair, you all have been looking at it like the entire time, so like I don't really care about it too much.
The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
No! Is it fair to say it's not? I mean, knife and all the other shit. I mean, looking at the fucking spear itself, it doesn't look like it's penetrated. That's another thing about.
Maybe it's not included if it's
enough.
not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth!
Right, let me read the Fifth Amendment. The Fifth Amendment also protects criminal defendants from having to testify if they may incriminate themselves throughout the testimony. So, that's what you're saying. So, you're protecting the criminal defendants.
There he goes again!
Huh.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
interesting. You sure do believe in Nagito, huh?
I'm just out there to find the truth. That's all I'm really here for. I mean, hell, the recording's going on for like an hour. We haven't even gone to like that fucking point where I can fucking save during the fucking interruptions. So like, you know.
Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
Oh, Monokuma, just wait until 2023. You will be flabbergasted at the shit that goes on.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma! You heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be alright.
I want to see if it's picked up like the coin spinning, because I've been doing that a lot. I want to see it. Yeah. Okay. Apologies for that, Ben.
That's what I believe.
Shut.
Oh, splendid. That's right. If all you...
Yeah. Like, you may be important to this case, but I want to get on with it. I want to get, like, past the 5th case. Come on. So it's just like I said like 20 or 30 minutes ago? Is that what you're saying? You can't make up your own mind! God! Self-doubt is a wonderful thing. Anything you want to say to that? Oh, okay. Well, speaking of interruptions. Thank God. I mean, we have gone way too far for about it. Anyways.
No.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing. I don't care enough. And... Maybe interruption. End. Beginning trial. Since the trial's probably like the last thing we do, it's probably... Oh, that's why. The double save I did there. Right, that's probably why. Gotcha. Whatever, going on.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities.
Other possibilities? Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
Yeah, literal stab wounds in his fucking legs and arms. Blood loss. Blood loss.
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
Yeah, because at least it'll keep like the blood in.
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
As always, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly!
Oh yeah, it could also be like blunt force trauma to the head. That can also happen sometimes. Oh. Piece of blue paper.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
No, what's the gas and all that?
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds... maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, Maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Liquefied his gut. Liquefied his guts. Hang on a second. Then again, that was also put back in the house there in the fridge. That was never used. Oh. Same with the piece of blue paper and the gas making gloves. He was only just testing those out. So in reality, I just haven't gotten anything then. Damn. Well, that's sick.
Let us consider a different fatal wound. Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
I agree with that.
I think that's what the guide said.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
You expect much from the Yakuza?
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
Gotta think of everything but fucking Nagito, man. Come on.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appeared!
You're totally overvaluing that tail!
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible.
Keyword on might be. Because that's saying it's possible. Just in a different way.
Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Stop making them up. I want to get through this.
Are there any left?
Come on.
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
There's more ways of when you could die with a spear. Come on. Think. Blunt force trauma to the head. Come on.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him.
No, I'm not gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep myself composed and we're gonna move on.
Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Well, let's check it then. Elimination method. Special poison. Written on warning label. Dose voluntary is low. This liquid is very dangerous when vaporized, and the gaseous state is heavier than air, breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis, so it's possible to poison someone to death without any complications. That's all it says. It's possible to fucking poison anyone to death with this. Whatever, man. Fucking. Wow, that's a disappointing coin roll. Disappointed. Oh, I can do that. There's a possibility you can, like, jump over there. Like that! Look at that! I'm like on the ball today. What state was the poison when it affected Nagito? Can't be solid because he was out in the air when that happened. Poisonous gas. He had a gas mask. So the only thing I can narrow it down to is liquid or gas, and I can't tell which one is which. I'm gonna go with this one and anticipate that I'm wrong. Indeed I was. I'm not surprised, just disappointed. At least I said it now and down like either of them. Yeah, because like when it affected him, it was like in his body. Everything ties into what I say earlier. Like navigating a fucking chicane in like racing games. It's fucking amazing. I have broken the game, I think. How have I fallen through there? That's a new one. Here's the easier method. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? What would be surprised if this is correct? Because I wouldn't. Yeah. No. For every right answer, you get like 3 right answers. Yeah. Well, red continue up there, so we'll have to be first nurse, I think. Come on then. Okay, good. I did not read that incorrectly. Hang on. Like auto jump. That's it, apparently. There was only 2 that time. What a good game.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label. Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse?
It's probably from the fire, wasn't it?
But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Because it happened behind the curtain. Smoke. Actually, would it be smoke? Hang on, I'm not too certain myself. I'm gonna have to check here real quick. Oh. Oh, it's not even that.
I see!
How weird.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
You're being very dangerously close to summoning James Hetfield again, but I'm passing. Be thankful.
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right?
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Hey, it's still a different possibility, and it's like fucking 15 more, so I guess I gotta buckle in because we got a lot to go through.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should...
Well...
What? There's still more?
Yep, I just said there's 50 more possibilities. Buckle up. Exactly, like I was saying.
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
There might have been an accomplice.
Or you had a totally different idea to what he had. Fucking wondering if he had a motive, what his motives and malices, and then suddenly just coming up with an accomplice. Still doesn't change the fact that he's like the black one, because like he's the one who does the killing. That's like the third possibility now. Great. So like a fifth of the way here. Awesome.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
God.
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
And then you found it in the fucking refrigerator in the fucking house. You're saying there's like 2. Why bring up the meat on the bone? Doesn't it have like any fucking thing? Ow, 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 ow. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. My phone's vibrating. Jesus. Shit, time's done. Oh, fucking hell. So if you don't know what the fuck just happened now, you're not gonna see it because it's like on screen. But I accidentally fucking ended up at like the end of chapter 6's trial. If you're surprised at the fact there's a chapter 6 trial, then buddy, I think you should like stop watching. Still, I did not mean to go that far, and I didn't even cause like I didn't even catch like a glaze of it, so that's nice. Oh, I forgot to flap. Or if they specified it as like another thought, then that would have made more sense. Why lump them as like the same thing?
I see!
I don't get that about the guide now.
Talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
The container probably melted in the fire.
But what was the container made out of then?
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
Thank you for answering the question. You're actually accomplishing
Even the
something.
plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much?
Fucking Kazuichi. I was gonna skip that, just so someone else could say fucking a certain word, but like, I guess not.
I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right! You're totally right! That's totally it!
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Well, buckle up, because we've got 5 more coming! Yippee! So, 4th... Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. 4th fucking way Nagito could have died, okay? 4th way. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
That's no good.
Huh?
Give it to me.
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Maybe.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga!
Is this why people fucking starting to fucking get fucking Nagito and fucking Hajime together? Because of this, that has them going like fucking no.
Still, that's pretty messed up.
Everyone's fucking answering my questions. I swear to fucking God.
You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
Unless you come up with a fourth one, right?
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Unless you come up with a fourth one.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
Well, you're gonna sit here and you're gonna learn about them. Unless Monokuma decides to cut it short. In which case, fine, you'll hear about it later.
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Well, congratulations, you just brought up the fourth containment. Or whatever the fuck. Yep, you brought up the fourth possibility. Yeah, there you go. Congratulations. Congratulations. You just did a genius move. Congratulations. Yeah. I'm gonna stop sarcastically clapping now and I'm gonna fucking continue on with the story. Got a sudden feeling of realization. Do you not know it? Come on. Unfortunately, yeah. I will scroll down like a good bit too far before that. I think scrolled down all the way to the end. Just I didn't see much of it again, just to make sure that you guys know. So I already know the answer to this. It's fire grenades. I mean, F-I-R... Oh, no, here we go. Here we go again. Ah, it's an E with the other one. Ah, I fucking destroyed it, of course. Here we go. Man, that was nearly a minute. See the power of knowing answers before you even get them? It gets a lot.
I see. I got it.
Gets a lot more boring when you know the answer, because it's way more streamlined, and yet more focused on just finding the letters to match up the words. So I don't really like doing it like that, but unfortunately I had to do it like that.
Huh?
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but The canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
I wonder what that could be. I found a thin piece of aluminum paper. I wonder what sealed it
You just have
shut.
to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
I see you're going on the same plane as I am. Congratulations.
Hajime.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Yeah, containing the coolant of the contents of the was swapped with the poison. It's the fucking piece of blue paper. Come on. Fucking give it to me. Thank you. I am correct. And I always was with that damn thing. Let's fucking go, dude.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right?
Well, if he breathed it in and died in that order, he would have died when putting them up on the shelf, so that doesn't really match your case.
So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
No.
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See? I told you. The conclusion is still the same.
I'm still gonna fucking keep going with it. Because like I said, we got 15 fucking different causes of death. And we're gonna go through every minute detail of them. It's like I said before. Come
I admit
on.
that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Alright, here we go. Fifth one. Let's go. We're a third of the way there. Let's get it.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
I'm gonna say a lot of things. Buckle up.
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Yeah, I'll be here all fucking day. Like, fucking give them a fucking causes and we'll fucking fire them out a fucking cannon into the fucking Grand Canyon or whatever the fuck.
Is this not settled?
Nope.
There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
We're not settling until we know we're settling for sure. Oh, the coin fell.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
God damn it, the coin fell. As soon as I dropped that, everything goes to shit. As soon as I drop the coin, everyone's just unleashing their fucking inner demons. And I still have Gerda on this fucking page. Ain't that awesome?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison, so when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
As the sprinklers were turned on. Moment the grenades were brought, and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. Probably when the fire started. Let's check and see if we're correct. Ah, that was when we all threw the grenades. Then again, it was started by when the fire started. So that's still the true answer, but apparently it's, you know, joint all accomplices in this case.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
So we're all accomplices, which in turn makes us not an accomplice because we were all doing the same thing. So that's great.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not you think so. Come on now.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
Every single one of us. Do you not know?
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
What if they were all poisoned? You ever thought of that possibility yet?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
What the heck? You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Actually, didn't I say something about you with the game trying to portray you as like a killer or something? Or was that with someone else? Because I think it's trying to do the same thing here. And I feel like I've just come to a realization like an hour and a half into this fucking recording session. Damn.
Then who killed Nagito?
Fucking everyone did! Here's the braids!
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
No, there's fucking 15 of them!
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
And who put it in the fucking container? Who put what in what container? And who had what container and threw what container in it? Fucking... It was one of us!
Crap!
Oh, nuts! That's poison fire gate. What's... Oh, yeah! It was fucking right then! The Kito Kameda! The fucker himself!
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
Ah, I see where we are now. Yeah, unfortunately I got spoiled this too, but that's the last I got spoiled of it, I'm very certain as well. There's a bit of
That was
spin on my
also
phone.
Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
Who set the warehouse fire that caused the was on fire? And who prepared the poison gas fire to kill Nagito? And not the same question, I'll have you know. God damn it.
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
To make someone throw the poison, obviously.
I see!
Come on.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Who would have thought?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
And we all discussed that before, and we said the answer.
I don't know.
Exactly!
The
You
person who
proved my
threw it
point!
Probably didn't know either.
Finally! God damn it, man. Jesus Christ. And that line also perfectly represents the fucking 1916 Easter Rising killing thing. Probably. I don't care about going off into a fucking history fucking search. I'll fucking look at it on Google. I'll come back to you with an answer and I'll put it on the screen right now. There, you have your answer. Let's move on.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do, and for that reason. He put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
But it can be solved though, no?
What the heck?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
Now the question becomes, was he still conscious when the sphere fell on him? Because if not, then we can get on with it.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
But was he conscious when the spear fell?
Are you fucking serious?
Are we not gonna have that fucking mystery solved? No?
That was his trap all along.
I guess we're not gonna learn about whether he was conscious or not. Great, fun, awesome, epic.
Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
And yet you can still solve it if you use common sense, which isn't really much to say, but still, you can still solve it. It's not fucking impossible.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
And that's why you have to go diving in, like I did last time.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end.
Like this one. Come on.
However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved.
This is still a mystery that can be solved. You're just... Are you watching for time? You might be watching for time, actually, because we're nearly the 1 hour and 40 minute mark of this recording, so... You usually have like 40 minutes left of recording, so who the hell knows?
As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces!
Not plural, singular. Face.
For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair.
But still. No, stop the music. I mean, come on. We thought that uncovering fucking Genocide's jail would be unsolvable, yet that happened in the fucking first game. Fucking serial killers everywhere. Fucking hell. We never knew Madeline Khan was how fucking Madeline Khan died, but hell, I think we know now. Hang on.
Kun saatana jää korkikki vittu kätehen, perkele.
Nobody wants to admit that a fucking murder, so why not take out fucking DNA samples? Because we leave them on the fucking fire grenades when you fucking throw them. They want to fucking get removed because the liquid was fucking inside them, not outside. There's your answer! The DNA samples! It's just a shame we don't have any.
Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you.
That's totally messed up.
It is my fault.
No.
That's not the fucking issue here!
It's not...
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
That was impossible, so you probably wouldn't hear me.
It's impossible.
Unless he used the DNA tricks. We're gonna have to work on you for like the next chapter, man. Cause right now, you ain't gonna cut it. I'm just saying, you ain't cutting it.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right! There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras!
He has DNA.
If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count!
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
Including people's DNA.
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia.
How can you...
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
It's like I said 5 minutes ago.
Even though it's possible that it's probably...
Fuck me, I'm fucking dying today.
There's one way, I think.
I swear to God, if you say what I'm saying, I'm leaving this fucking room.
Really?
Don't do it.
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime.
Sorry about going to do it first things first.
I got it.
I will dive head first into hell and we'll get us out the way first. Right, stock run. What the fuck are we getting? Well, this is like Nike's refrigerator. We do not have that. For swapping the poison. Nope, that's there. That was a place to send the break room. Right. Yeah, good. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? We know that it was the oil lighter. Okay, got that. How did he support the sphere? He was gripping it. In order to hurt himself, he took a fucking knife and stabbed it in his right arm. No, he popped up the knife with the plush. And the reason we went to the warehouse because of the bomb explosion he had earlier. The fire grenade was funny. Who made the sphere fall? The fucking person. Ah. Fuck. The laptop has to be in use though. Yeah. Now we where that goes. There you go. Okay. Like this stuff. Then use refrigerator, fills the molecule with special poison. Got that out the way. Don't think that switches to poison yet. Set a break room. Might be that actually. Goddamn, I was on the point. Let's go. Right. Poison. Don't have that yet. Body was tied up. Let the burn rope onto that. Go. Sphere, but we have the ending to that. That. Bone fire grenade was the poison from the shattered glass. Going next here. So there you go. Nope, that was alright. Fuck. You fucking messed it up twice. There we are. How do you support the sphere? The sphere was deployed. Well, to hurt himself. Started with one people over there. Congratulations. We did it. I'm going home. Going to the toilet. Fuck you.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base. Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up, he also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness.
Oh, we actually know! We actually know! Thanks, game!
Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
Hey, we're back. Congratulations.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Probably not, but hey, it's whatever, man.
Chiaki?
You do you. I'm fucking chilling here in the corner.
Just as I thought. It's impossible.
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was? He said this to us earlier.
I've dropped the coin again. That was not what he said, but I dropped my coin again. Keep doing it. What the fuck's the dog back now? Yeah, the dog's just barking at something outside. Don't question it.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart.
Oh, I wonder what this could be.
I want you to try to remember what that is.
Oh, it's so hard. Oh no! Oh no!
I see!
Wow, right.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Hey, he's back! Look at him! That's incredible.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
No.
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
Nagito, there's always a way. You know that. You should know that.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody.
He was after all of us?
He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
So,
A target?
technically that's
Who?
all of us?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
I wouldn't put it past him.
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No one in particular yet, because we don't fucking know. The traitor.
I see!
Hee hee ha.
That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Obviously.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
Now you're gonna do some sort of wimp there, man.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
Ooh. Ooh, I feel a split coming. Oh, I feel a split coming. Oh, I feel it coming in my bones.
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
What if the voting has a draw? Does it just go again?
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Probably not.
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it.
Oh, so you're... And in the end, it all goes back to what's in here. And fucking everything. Because in this fucking file, there's an fucking imposter. No, not imposter. There's an ultimate imposter who theoretically fits this description.
Because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki?
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
Talking about recklessness, huh?
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Oh, you want me to fool myself then? Alright, yeah.
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor. Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, what?
Who do you think is the traitor?
Well, of course I know him. He's me!
Hajime.
He's me! Come on! He's me! It has to be, surely! Come on! I was saying it as a joke earlier, but now I really want this to be myself. I want this to actually happen. Please. Come on. Come on, please. Whoa! 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Time out. Okay. Holy shit, this just got... Holy shit, this got way more interesting now. Oh. Yeah, instead of it having to be me, the gods just end up choosing you. Quite frankly, I don't believe in myself. But if the fucking invisible or non-existent gods up there want me to do it, then fuck it. We're going in knee deep in the son of a bitch.
You? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Fucking... What good does the Ultimate Gamer does to the world?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right.
Apparently, you're just really into fucking getting found out, huh? How... fucking drop my coins again.
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor.
You know what the funniest part of all this was? It's the fact that I never really liked Chiaki Nanami. Like, I don't know why. I just couldn't find the fucking bond in it. Like, nothing really truly linked up, despite, the obvious. But, like, apart from that, I couldn't really see what the fact why people end up I couldn't really see the fact how people ended up liking her. And now, just opening and fucking clearly saying that you're the traitor. Holy shit. Talk about when this fucking luck comes in, because by God, we might be getting it.
The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
And somehow you remembered. You're saying that you remembered that despite you losing your memories. How interesting. I don't know, Hajime. You just gotta roll with it. I don't explicitly care at this point.
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
I can feel it, so like, yeah.
Chiaki is the traitor?
Oh, thank God I got it.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
As I expected. Alright.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Wait like 10 minutes and we'll get back to you on that.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
I'm just here because I want to get this done. Or if you want to describe it, go ahead.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
Come on. Fucking, I want to get every single description for you, Hiko.
No, I have nothing more to say.
Are you sure? Are you 100% certain on it?
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity, so the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that?
Yeah, why the hell were you able to remember?
Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Oh, it always comes back to this with you. It always does. Fucking hell, I just get this done and over with. Can we just find out who actually killed him? Move on? Continue with that ace? Is it that good?
Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you.
Why do the gods always choose Hajime? Like, why is that always happening?
I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
In which way now? Come on!
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Right, I'm gonna quickly check something with the recording before I continue on. How long was like the last trial I did? 2 hours, 19 minutes. The one before that, 2 minutes and 11. I genuinely believe like the longest one is like the very second one. No, it was the first one at 2 hours and 35 minutes. At this point, we're gonna be on point to eclipse that. That's why I want to get this done and over with, so we don't get a new longest video. So come on.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all, 'cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Come on, let's get this on. Let's get this on and over with.
You're going
Come
to
on.
listen to my request, right?
Just roll with the ball. Fucking
Chiaki
roll
isn't
with,
my friend.
roll with the ball. Roll it. Get a strike, and we're getting this done. Okay? I don't give a shit anymore. Let's get this done and over with. I don't care if I have to face you. I'm gonna do this all by myself. Watch this.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face! I won't let you. First open and mix. I'll lower your grades. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face.
Whatever, man.
Let's all get along. I'll lower your grades. Hajime, you stupid face.
Man.
Let's all get along. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Monami's notebook.
This is the end!
Thank God I didn't need to look at the guide. Okay, let's push on. We're getting this done
When we
and
investigated
over
Nagito's
with.
cottage,
Come on.
I discovered a notebook with a new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a bunch of shit.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Thank you.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook! What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand. First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Oh, it's the encounter with when he went to go to the final death room. Right. Right. Final death room. Yeah. Of course. Why
In the
wouldn't it?
notebook, there was a specific entry. There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that. That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean,
Someone's very
if
adamant
Chiaki
about
is what
this,
was all
huh?
that time we spent with her.
It's just like it was with Pekoyama, you don't know?
Was that all a lie too?
Very much so, yes.
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma.
Okay, now that's
That is
just
why we should help her.
outlandish.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the trader's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! Why are you saying such things?
Of course not.
Get on with it,
I do
man.
not believe it! There is just no way!
Oh, shit. Well, you're just shit out of luck. It's hardwired, but not to self-destruct. I nearly went to a Metallica reference there. Jesus H. Christ on a bicycle.
But then nobody will be saved.
Hell. Meet the helvete koira. I just swore in 2 different languages. Let's fucking go. How long was
Chiaki
saying?
is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor,
just
she would have been
saying.
more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it!
Unless you know a whole lot about
How did I
bombs,
get that?
there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
What? Right, what? That's not what I want. No.
Me, when I tried to detonate—
How did I squeeze it in that gap? Holy shit, man. Oh my god.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
Ooh, that's a gap.
Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess.
Well, make it quick. We don't have much time. We have like 15 minutes until we become the longest video, so make it quick.
The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
Whatever, man. If you're gonna have a reveal, and you're gonna have it now.
Already, I do not—
If you're gonna have a fucking argument about me about this, we're gonna fucking go for it, okay? Monokuma's account. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There you go.
Even if she knew the bomb—
For some reason, I was genuinely stuck on this part because I was looking at the guy that had it on like a lower difficulty than me, so I had 25 cuts and not the 20 that I had because of my difficulty. I realized very later on, like a good 7 minutes afterwards, that oh, I can just do down, down, up, and I'll just save slashes that way. So in the end, that's what I ended up doing.
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor!
Then, because see, there I'm doing it as 5.
If that counts as evidence, I
Ah.
should be doubted too! After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
There we go! So it's just a simple thing of just reading the system. If only I knew. I would have gone riled up over nothing in my pursuit just to finish this. I have the thing open now anyways. Good. We can proceed now? Thank you.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Oh, thank God. Are we good? We're good. We're fine. We're golden.
Right. Monokuma probably
We're
knew the
golden.
bomb was a fake.
Okay, we're through.
But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Jesus.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
You have too much emotional fucking mentality over her. Jesus Christ.
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Telling us to trust his luck?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time.
Now you have too much emotional settlement and intent. That's not how you pronounce that. You have too much emotional sentiment to fucking Chiaki. I swear. I'm pretty sure everyone else in this audience is like that. Yeah, I'm just here like, okay, yeah. God, this feels really awkward now.
That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little?
Say whatever, I don't give a shit.
There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before.
What do you mean this is different from what happened before? Say it now.
Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone.
I believe in
You
someone.
guys can stay alive by
My
believing in me.
fucking God! When will it end? Just
Are you telling us
get
to
on with
believe in
it.
you
I don't
and
care
sacrifice
about
you?
it. I don't
That is
care.
just too cruel.
Like, I swear to God, I'm not like the. I swear I'm legitimately like not the. I'm legitimately the only person in this damn room, in this damn game, who's not feeling any sort of emotional settlement. I'm just wanting this to be over because I want to get on with life.
I'm sorry.
I don't care that you're apologizing. I just want this to get on.
Chiaki!
Go get on with this shit, man. Come on.
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this.
Are you talking to people like the fucking Blitz players and shit? Come on.
But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
So you're sacrificing yourself then?
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Whatever.
What have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
Yeah, everyone's jaws except mine. Like, what the fuck?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Is it? Monokuma, can you confirm?
Hey, Chiaki.
Can we confirm now that it's voting time? Are we confirming this?
You don't have to worry. Believe in me. And cast your vote.
Are we doing it? Are we going to that point now?
Damn it!
Are we?
Why
Are we?
did it end up like this?
Okay. Time out. This feels like an out-of-body experience. Because everyone who is alive in this room, including Hajime, has some sort of emotional settlement over Chiaki Nanami. And I'm just sat here, not even having any emotional attachment to her. And I'm just wanting to get on with it. Because I know there's one more chapter. This recording's been going on for pretty much 2 hours and 30 minutes. In short, I cut out 15 whole minutes of that. If this doesn't get sorted out, we're gonna be on for 3 fucking hours. Like, why? What's the point in going on for 3 fucking hours? My stomach's fucking hungry, man. Let me eat. Thank you. Thank you, Shun. Come on. Still wanna be. Still forever wanna be, huh? Ain't that humorous? A tough shit, you just gotta live with it! I literally just talked about the out-of-body experience. What more do you want from me, Hajime? What more do you want? You want that? You also want that as well? You also want that as well? Jesus Christ, you didn't even show your own ones apart from the fact that you're getting emotionally attached over a fucking human being! Jesus H. Christ! Yeah, select someone. Alright, yeah! Let's do it, man! Yeah! Yeah! Let's finish this fucking job off. Come on. Jesus H. Christ. Okay. Right. Whatever. Thank you. Yeah. I swear to God, if someone popped the good. Nobody popped out. But good.
Yahoo!
Damn it! Yeah.
Damn it.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks.
Damn it.
Damn it!
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
Well, whatever. I'm just here to get the job done.
What?
I'm here to hammer the nail in the final coffin.
That is... I'm sorry.
Well, whatever.
'Cause... Well...
Why?
Well...
And in the end, you're sacrificing yourself. Well, that's... I mean, you're not really sacrificing yourself if like, you're actually like the one who murdered him, but like, still. How interesting.
I'm sorry. That is...
Never.
Yeah. Like... So...
I mean, he did explicitly not say it, you know.
Yes, indeed.
Okay?
Are you serious?
Huh?
Nope. Well...
Chucky!
Perhaps...
Hey, come on now.
I can't lose! Hiya!
Huh?
I will know
This stupid... Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together!
That doesn't really work. Because like Monokuma has like fucking 15 different versions of himself, like every fucking thing. I saw this in the first fucking game itself.
What'd you say?
Huh?
No.
See, he has another fucking first where fucking things in case things go up the tits.
Phew.
I can't lose!
Are we gonna use up all 15s?
If I don't beat...
Stop it, I said.
Right, another hole. Right, how many more are we gonna have? How many more?
Hey! I won't forgive you! I won't let you
Jackie, you gotta stop this, man. Come on.
Hey, hey!
Ooh, how exciting.
So 10 to the power of 60. Great. A math equation. It is equivalent to 1,000,000. I don't think it's equivalent to 1,000,000. I'm gonna be honest.
What?
It is? It is equivalent to 1,000,000? That's why I said 10 to the power of 60. It's a lot more simpler that way, you know?
Hey, hey!
Too bad.
That's wrong!
Damn it! Hey,
Could it be?
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey!
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong!
See, even he says 10 to the power of 60. Like, what the fuck?
There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling this despair, man. I'm just not.
What's this?
I can't lose!
It's okay, Monami. Well, let's believe in them.
Go, you're gonna put all the fucking way onto like 5 people.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
5 people. I'm not even gonna check who's alive. We're gonna get that after the fucking execution, so it's whatever.
Please listen!
Like... This is bad.
Damn it!
Yoo-hoo!
Finally, took long enough. Fucking been sitting here for 5-10 minutes, wondering about powers of 60. Jesus Christ.
Shing!
Being neutral here. Like tricksters and all that.
I'm sorry.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment! Special bleeding service!
Huh?
Uh-huh. Sorry.
That is...
Jesus, see, his language is very well versed. It's dangerous.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things.
Well, I haven't seen those many things. So I've only seen like 2.
I'm sorry for lying to you.
But you never showed that until a trial now. Come on.
I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Fuck's sake, you're the one who's being executed! For fuck's sake!
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher.
Just say it!
There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone.
Nintendo's not directed to, like, the player at least, so that's good.
But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of.
That just sounds like loneliness to me, pal, but you do you.
'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter.
And that's very lonely. I'm being honest here.
If you can learn to love yourself, That love will continue to support you for the rest of your life.
You can't feel that love if you're lonely.
Love, love.
Right, you're going? Okay, see ya.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause
Go on.
I know.
Go on.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Go on. Get on with it.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Cool. Right, enjoy. Hear that? That's a table punch of anger. Wouldn't have changed much, you know, just saying thank you as she was fucking going to die. Come on.
I don't believe it!
Really took on the role of point man.
What? Phew!
Huh?
Hey! I shall now present. Whew.
Hang on, graduate. Doesn't it say in the regulations that to graduate you have to like kill someone? Doesn't say in the regulations, but seen as it was there in the first game, I'm going to assume that graduating is still the same thing, in the same process. You still have to kill someone to graduate.
Hmm?
Huh?
stupid fool!
Full fact. Didn't ask.
Hey, No, no! Hey,
Hey.
Yep. Yeah. Shing! Ah!
I clicked so fast at like his second laugh track, just didn't fucking load in. Yeah. Let's go. Go on ahead, yeah. It took 2 hours and 48 minutes, but I finally made a reference to Metallica. I don't believe it. My god, the sky has not loaded in either. Amazing. It's just darkness. Amazing. 8 hours remain. And shit and other stuff. Like 55 minutes and 17 seconds. And all that. Yeah. Surprise. Final day. Ding ding. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. He just repeated that, didn't he? Great. He repeated that 3 times and he's gonna continue.
6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
How many times did that repeat, actually? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times.
Hello there.
Why did the scream? Why did the screen do that? What? Why did the screen do that? I swear to God it flashed differently. It flashed differently. I swear to fuck. I indeed was correct. I know you're not the fucking big equation here, because... Hang on, let me check real quick. Does it show someone's dead? Yeah. Yeah. Dead. Yeah, you can tell this is a great dream.
See?
Ah. Fun.
Well... Yep. Perhaps...
Come on. I finally have control. Oh my god, I finally have control. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it here. We'll deal with all of this shit at a later date. Also known as literally next fucking video. I'm just happy enough to end it here because it's nearly been 3 hours. So yeah. See ya sometime. I don't fucking care.